Hey, Inspire, another day of learning awakes us all. It's time to get up and once again amputate our fear and embrace a new normal mindset. This is episode, I think, number 29 or 30. I've lost count. Anyway, today's poem is If by Rudyard Kipling. And I want you to take a listen and I'll have a quick conversation with you after we finish it up. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, and if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowances for their doubting too. And if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied on, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating and yet not look too good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, and if you can think but not make those thoughts your aim, and if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same, and if you can bear to hear the truth which you have spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch and see the things that you gave your life to broken, yet stoop and build them up with worn out tools. If you can make a heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn, a pitch and toss and lose, and start over again at your beginnings and never breathe a word about their loss. And if you can force your heart and your nerve and your sinew to serve their turn long after they have gone, and say, hold on, when there's nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. And if you can talk with kings and keep your virtue, or walk with crowds and not lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, and if all men count on you, but none too much, and if you can fill that unforgiving minute with just 60 seconds worth of distance run, then yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a woman, my daughter, or man, my son. If by Rudyard Kipling. So there's just a lot to unpack in that poem, right? Just way too much to really do a deep dive into it, but I think you might see how this poem might be relevant for today's time. I really am attracted to this poem, and I use this poem for many things in my life. As you saw in the video, I was showing my artificial limb. But it's so much more than that. It's the intestinal fortitude that we have to press, to move, to encourage not only ourselves, but others who are around us, to fill that unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of a distance run, to know that we can risk everything on one turn of pitch and toss and lose, but have the intestinal fortitude to come back and get it back again. So even during this time of COVID-19, right? What are we doing? How are we showing up with this intestinal fortitude that we can push through, that we can survive? We can walk with the crowds and keep our virtue, right? All these things that we can do, because virtue is critical. Who are we showing up as today? So as you're thinking about this on this Thursday, I challenge you to read this over for yourself, this poem by Rudyard Kipling, and begin to see how it might impact your life. Leave it in the chat box below. Love to have a dialogue about it a little bit later. Thanks so much. Go forth and inspire your world. We'll see you tomorrow.